Hello everyone, I'm Ranveer Singh and today I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube in less than 2 minutes. I guarantee you that after watching all of the 4 parts of this tutorial, you will be able to solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube very easily in less than 2 minutes. So in this video, we will be learning the basics, then the turns, and then we will be solving the white cross. So let's start our video. First, basics. So let's see what the Rubik's Cube consists of. It consists of 6 faces, therefore 6 colors, and those colors are white, green, yellow, blue, red, and orange. And we should always keep in mind that white opposes yellow, red opposes orange, and blue opposes green. And no matter how you scramble the Rubik's Cube, white will always oppose yellow, red will always oppose orange, and blue will always oppose green. Also, the Rubik's Cube has 3 layers. This is the top layer, this is the middle layer, and this is the bottom layer. Now let's see what pieces the Rubik's Cube has. This is the centerpiece, this is the edge, and this is the corner. So you might have a question in your mind that how to differentiate between these pieces. So the centerpiece has only one color, the edge has 2 colors, and the corner has 3 colors. So now we are done learning the basics, and now we are gonna learn how the cube turns. So the cube can be turned clockwise and it can also be turned anti-clockwise. So turning the right clockwise is labeled as R, and turning it anti-clockwise is labeled as R prime. And the same goes with the left side. Turning the left clockwise is labeled as L, and turning it anti-clockwise is labeled as L prime. And turning the front clockwise is labeled as F, and turning it anti-clockwise is labeled as F prime. And turning the up clockwise is labeled as U, and turning it anti-clockwise is labeled as U prime. Now let's do a turns practice together. R, R prime, L, L prime, F, F prime, U, U prime. So now let's learn the right hand algorithm. It is the most important algorithm to solve a Rubik's Cube. So let's check it out. This algorithm starts with an R followed by U, then do the opposite, R prime and U prime. And if we do this continuously 6 times, then we get to our starting point. So now that we have learned the basics and how the cube turns, we will start learning how to solve the Rubik's Cube. So let's get into it. So now let's finally start solving the Rubik's Cube. So in order to solve the Rubik's Cube, we have to solve the white cross first. And in order to solve the white cross, we have to do the daisy. So now let's start solving daisy. So let's scramble the cube first. And now let's start solving the daisy. So first we'll find a yellow centerpiece. Here, found it. So now that we found our yellow centerpiece, we will start finding white edges like over here. This is a white edge which has two colors. Now we have to align the edge beside the yellow centerpiece. But how do we do it? Just take the white edge and move it up in these 4 spots. So this can be placed over here. So let's just move it up just like that. So now our goal is to place the 3 white edges over here. So let's start finding the white edges. And we got one right here. So we have to place this white edge over here. So let's just simply move it up just like that. So let's keep finding for white edges. Okay, we found one. Now in these type of cases, we have to move the white edge beside the yellow centerpiece. But we can't do that because the white edge is blocking it. So what we do now is simply turn U prime so that our white edge can be placed here. So let's just simply turn it up, and there we go. Now there's only one more left, and let's start finding it. Okay, so now we found our last edge, but there is a problem. This is opposite to the yellow centerpiece. So what we do now is try to bring this edge over here. So in order to do that, we can't just do it like this. It is wrong. So what we do is turn it and then now safely bring it up. But be careful, there should be a safe spot. Okay, so now we have to place it over here. So we'll just do the move R. Just like that. So now we got a case. So here the white edge is over here, but we have to place it in the right. So in order to do that, we have to bring the white edge in the second layer, just like that. But we can't do that because the white edge will move away. So what we do to place it there is simply move U like that, and then safely turn it into the second layer. Now the white edge is in the second layer and there is no white edge interrupting. So now we have to place it over here. So we have to turn it again, and then now we can simply place the white edge over here. So here we got another case. Now what the case is that the edge is upside down. So what we do is F prime so that the white comes to the middle layer, and then we can't turn it up because there is a white edge interrupting. So simply move U, and then now we can place it up. So guys, there's another case where you guys might end up is that we have to place this edge over here, but we can't do that because there is an edge interrupting. So if we try to do this, it is the wrong method of doing it because the edge which was already occupying went down again. So what we do now is that we have to bring that edge up here. So we just simply turn the up twice so that now there is a spot for our edge, and now we turn it upwards just like that, and we can place it there. So now that we are done with daisy, we will solve the white cross, and the white cross looks something like this. It has 4 edges aligned beside the white centerpiece, and the edges are aligned with their other centerpiece too. just like this. Now we'll see how to solve the white cross. So in order to get the daisy as the white cross, we take the Rubik's cube and now we see the white edge which has another color to be aligned with its centerpiece. Like red does not match blue, but when we turned we found one, blue which matches blue. So now we're done with the first step. Now what we do is turn it twice so that the edge joins the white centerpiece. So now one edge out of 4 are done. So now let's continue solving. So blue is done. So let's turn the cube, and now orange and red do not match. So we will keep continuing. Green and red do not match, and we found it. Red and red match. Now we will turn it twice, and now we are halfway done. So there are only 2 left now. So let's keep solving, and we found one already. Orange and orange matches. So let's turn it twice, and we are almost there. So now we find our last edge. So now let's turn, and we found it. So green and green match. So we'll turn it twice so that we solve our white cross. So guys, now we have finally solved our white cross, and it aligns with all of its centerpieces, just like that. So in this video, we have learned the basics, how the cube turns, and how to solve the white cross. And in case you guys did not understand how to solve the white cross, you can rewatch the video and understand clearly. And watch part 2 of this tutorial to learn how to solve the first and the second layer of the Rubik's Cube. So that's it for part 1 guys. And do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get all of the notifications. See you in the next part. Goodbye.